Imagine this. You go to Disneyland during the holiday season. All the decorations are up. You watch the Christmas parade and you see Santa riding his sleigh. You try to get as much gingerbread as you can before they're sold out. And later that day, you decide to go to It's a Small World Holidays because you haven't been on it for a long time. You're sitting on the ride, you're watching the animatronics singing Christmas songs, admiring the decorations. Everything's grand. It is until some idiot decides to take off all his clothes, take a dip in the water, well, in front of women and children, and all of a sudden gets arrested butt naked. Hello everyone, this is Mad Dog 92 here, and today I will be explaining about the, let's say, shocking, emotionally disturbed event that occurred yesterday, what is known in social media as It's a Small World Streaker. Okay, before I start the video, I do want to remind you this, what I'm about to cover is found as emotionally disturbing. If so, I would advise you skip the video. Otherwise, let's get to it. Okay, so yesterday I just had a reservation at Disneyland. I decided to go there, try out all the treats from California Adventures Festival Holidays, which shows not only Christmas but all the holidays that happen in December. That's really cool. And later that day, I decided to ride It's a Small World Holiday because I haven't been on that since the holiday decorations got up. So I get on the ride, seeing the decorations up, hearing the Christmas songs. I apologize if I'm pausing. This is like, it was disturbing, but I'm going to get to it. So just bear with me. So halfway through the ride, the cast member says, "We apologize. You see, the ride has been suffering through technical difficulties," is what they call it. Which was like, oh no, the ride broke down. So how do we supposed to get out? And that's when the shocking thing happened. On the right side, there was some tall guy, skinny, curly brown hair, thinking a mullet, glasses, wearing nothing but his boxers. No, I swear, I am not making this up. He was in his boxers. It was wet. And all we could see was him like walking through the sets, and then all of a sudden he just jumps in the water where all the boats are. I don't know. And all of a sudden, the music stops, and the lights come on, and the boats start going backwards. Apologize for the background. Anyway, the boat starts to go back, and like two boats behind me, I see cast members helping guests in and off. Unfortunately, I was not one of those guests. So, as we were watching them going off, evacuating, we see one cast member come in. It's like a boat behind me saying, it's like, and she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, we can't do it. Your boat is cursed, so we're unable to get you out." So eventually we got to go. The boat started going normally, and then as everyone's got to exit the ride, and after that horrible experience, again, I apologize for the pausing. It's just really shocking event. As I was saying, they get us off, and the cast members are coming to us, give us a complimentary multiple experience Lightning Lane pass, which is the replacement for the Fast Pass system. The only difference is that the two is that the Lightning Lane you had to pay for, which is kind of a bummer. So, yeah, so that's what happened. At the time, I didn't know what was going on with that idiot's head. Oh, before I do it, I want to point out, because eventually he was... Okay, this part is going to be a little more shocking. We saw. Eventually, security and police caught him, but he left out. He was, how do I put this? In the nude. Yeah, he wasn't wearing underwear, so yeah. When he got out, well, fortunately I didn't get to see that part. That would have been scarring for life. And eventually they carried him off, and I saw some videos, and it was like 4 securities. I don't know how many, but they were like carrying him with his arms and legs, and like, yeah, like that in his legs. He was wearing a poncho, but he was still, you could still exposed. Yeah. So at the time this happened, I didn't know if he was on drugs, or he was mentally ill, or if he was doing some stupid dare, like for YouTube or TikTok. But then it was later reported in a police report that he was indeed had substance. In other words, drugs. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, I'm not kidding. That's why he was acting up. He was on drugs. Normally, that's very hard to get through in security. So the only way you could do that is if he took it in the parking lot before he got through security. Oh my God, what a moron. Regardless of the situation he was in, he still committed a crime, indecent exposure, and disturbing the peace. I'm not sure if he has to be a registered sex offender for life for doing that. Probably. Or, yep. Well, one thing is clear, he will definitely be blacklisted from the park. So for those who don't know, being blacklisted, that's when you're banned from the park. Not just Disneyland, but all Disney parks. That's never a good sign. So, best follow the rules. Still hearing what the guy did on drugs. In the park, it was a stupid move to do. I mean, if there was a moral of the story, is don't do drugs, kids. So yeah. So if you want to hear more details about that, what happened that day, just go in the link below. He'll explain more. Oh boy, I do apologize for this pausing. It's just, it was very disturbing. Oh boy. I mean, I've heard there's crazy things, but that happen at Disneyland, the parks, or the Disneyland parks, but never in my life have I ever been got actually witness it. I mean, it's crazy. Something like that could happen. Yeah, so that was. Well, I think I pretty much explained what happened. So, yeah, that's pretty much. But before I end the video, I'd like to remind you all, why is it? I just want you all to remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I think I'm just going to call it a night. But until then, stay weird. Kind of ironic I said that for this video, but that's my catchphrase. I just run with it. Well, anyways, good night.